Hello people, today we are going to learn about roots and irrational numbers. A number that is multiplied by itself to form a product is a square root of that product. This is the symbol, the radical symbol is used to represent the square root. And if we put 2 here, let me give you another example. If we put 2 here, then also it is a square root, and if there is no number here, then also it is a square root. If there is a number like 3 here, then it is a cube root, 4 here, then it is a fourth root. Since there is no number over here in this equation, then it is a square root. It represents a square root. For non-negative numbers, the operations of squaring and finding a square root are inverse operations. In other words, for x is greater than equal to 0, square root of x multiplied by square root of x is equal to x. Let's solve an example. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, and minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 is also equal to 9. In my other video, I have explained that if there is a multiplication of two numbers with the same sign, then the resulting number will be always positive. So minus and minus makes multiplied, two minus numbers multiplied together will always give a positive number. So minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 is equal to 9. So whenever you are asked to calculate the root of 9, the square root always have two square roots. One will be positive and one will be negative. There are two roots of 9, 3 and minus 3. What is a perfect square? A perfect square is a number whose positive square root is a whole number. So let's see an example. What can be an example? So 4 is a perfect square because its root is a whole number, which is 2. 2 square. 2 square is 4. Similarly 9. 9 is a perfect square because 3 square is 9. Similarly 1 is also perfect square because 1 square is 1. Similarly, what else we can think of? 16. 16 is a perfect square because 4 fours are 16. So 4 is again a whole number. So whenever a perfect square is a number whose positive square root is a whole number. So this is called perfect square. A number that is raised to the third power to form a product is a cube root of that product. The symbol is this, which has a number 3 over here. If we put number 2, it is a square root. If we put number 3, it is a cube root. Cube root of 8 is 2. 2 multiplied 3 times will give you 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 will give you 8, because 2 to the 4 and 4 to the 8. So cube root of 8 is 2. Similarly, the symbol this with a 4 here is a fourth root, 16. Fourth root of 16 is 2, because if you multiply 2 4 times, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 will give you 16. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Let's solve this example, which is square root of 49 divided by 4. So what we can write is the square root of, let's copy this equation, paste it here. We can also write this equation as 7 7 is 49, 7 multiplied by 7, and for 4 we can write 2 multiplied by 2, which is 2 to the 4, and 7 7 is 49. So we can The square root of 7 multiplied by 7 is 7, and square root of 2 multiplied by 2 is 2. So the answer will be 7 by 2. Let's see how to solve this one. We have to calculate cube root of 8 by 27. So we can rewrite this equation as 8. 8 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 3 times if you multiply 2, you will get 8. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. And 27 you can write 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So you see 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is 8. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. 9 3s are 27, so it makes 27. So we can write the cube root of 3 as 8 by 27 as 2 divided by 3. Let's solve a word problem to understand more. Nancy decides to buy more wildflower seeds and now has enough to cover 26 feet square feet. Estimate to the nearest tenth the side length of a square garden with an area of 26 square feet. So garden is always square. It says square garden, so that means the both sides of the garden, the square, has the same equal length. So what we can do is length of L is the length of the garden. Length multiplied by length will give you the area of the square garden, which is L square. L square, and L square is given as 26 square feet. So how we can calculate and the value of L? L will be equal to square root of we'll just write square root of 26. So square root of 26 will be what? Since it is not a perfect square, then it's an irrational number, so we need to guess the number. What we can do to guess the number? Let's see. 3 3s are 9, 9 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25. So 5 5s are 25. So we have to keep guessing starting from 2. If it is a smaller number, we can start guessing from 2. And we will find that 5 5s are 25 is near 26, but it is too low. So we will go to 6. 6 6 are 36, and 36 is too high. So now we know that the length of garden is between 5 and 6 feet, because 6 is 36, which is too high, and 5 is 25, which is too low. So now we need to guess again. Maybe it is 5.01. So let's multiply 5.01. 5.01 multiplied by 5.01. What it gives? 25.0. So similarly, we have to keep guessing some number 5.4. So let's multiply 5.4 multiplied by 5.4 will give us 29, which is too high. 5.02 multiplied by 5.02, which is 25.205. I will give you a simple way to calculate this. Let me come back to this question again. How to find square root by hand? So first we need to follow these steps. We need to first guess, then divide, and then average, and then just keep repeating the steps 2 and 3. So let's guess for 12. 12 is between 3 threes are 9 and 4 fours are 16. So it is between 3 whose square of 3 is 9. So the square root is between 3 and 4. 4 fours are 16. 16 is too high than 12, and 3 threes are 9. 9 is too low. So we know that it is between 3 and 4. So we have guessed the number. Let's guess the number to be. Okay, our first step is guess. Guess the number to be 3.5. Then we need to divide. We will divide 12 divided by 3.5. How much we will get? Let's see. 12 divided by 3.5. 3.428. 3.428. Now what we need to do is we need to average this number. So, what all we have to do, our guessing number plus whatever we get after division, 3.428. We have to average these two to get the answer. So plus 3.5 divided by 2, 3.464. 3.464. Then we have to square this number. Square will give, 3.464 multiplied by 3.464 gives us 11.999, which is very close to 12. So we got that the answer of square root of 12 will be near 3.465. So this is how we will calculate the square root by hand. Similarly, here we can calculate. First we have to guess. We'll guess it as 5.3, and then we will divide the 26 divided by 5.3. How much will it be? Let's see. 26 divided by 5.3 is 4.9. Then we will have to calculate the average. 4.9 plus 5.3 is equal to divided by 2. What is the number? 5.102. Then let's square this number, which is very close to 26. So the answer we will get for this question is the length of the garden will be 5.102. Length is equal to 5.102 feet. So this will be the answer. So remember the steps to guess the square root of irrational number, which is a number which is not a perfect square. So first we need to guess a number, which will be we can guess by finding the two numbers in which the square root lies, and then we can guess a number in between these two numbers, and whatever number we guessed, we have to divide the original number for which we are trying to find the square root, and whatever number we get the answer, we have to calculate the average of the guessed number plus the number we got after dividing the dividing the original number. And then if this is not the square root of the 12 of the number which we are trying to find the square root, we have to then just keep repeating steps 2 and 3. Again divide, again average. So this is an important way, important and easy way to find square root by hand if you don't have a calculator, or if you are not allowed to use a calculator in exam. So guys, if you want to learn more about maths, come back to my channel or subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.